everybody. Welcome to Saint Misbehavin', the podcast about saints from people who are not. I am your host, Matthew Shadorn, and I am joined, as always, by my co-host who could really use a win today, but probably isn't going to get it.
Wow.
Anna Domini, everybody. Anna, how are you doing today?
Well, you've already told everyone how I'm doing today, so that's great.
I just feel like you
thanks
need a win
for
every
saving
day.
me the time. Yeah, I mean, as
a millennial, you need a participation trophy for everything. Congratulations.
Yeah, but only because your generation gave them to us.
I'm not
actually,
that old.
You just look at see, I can give as good as I get. I'm okay. We were meant to record this yesterday and I was not feeling very well, but since then I have rested quite a lot, so I'm feeling good and the sun is shining and my garden is blooming. That's not a metaphor for those of you who watch Bridgerton. I just have lots of flowers on my balcony. It's impossible.
Flowers on your balcony also feels like a Bridgerton.
Yeah. Look, there are loads of pollinators visiting. For fuck's sake,
let's just say the hydrangeas are in season.
Oh man, so Ruben and Lena were around the other day. Shout out to them, because I guess Lena's no longer an international listener now that she's moved back to the UK, but I saw them the other day.
They came to see you, but they didn't come to see me?
I guess they just like me more.
Shout out to Ruben and Lena, who are now dead to half this podcast.
Yeah, we had a similar conversation where it was like things that you can say at a picnic but also an orgy, and it started off with I think Lena said something like, I hope you don't mind, I'm just going to stick my fingers in there, about a bowl of carrots. And so this led to us having this conversation, and I was like, I think the best line that would be things you would overhear at a picnic and also an orgy would be, no, the wasps! So, yeah.
Good work, yeah.
Thank you. But yeah, so that's how I am. I have seen quite a lot of people in the last few days, including you. So, yeah, I have been lifted up by amiable company, but trying to rest outside of those times so that I don't die. How about you? How have you been?
I'm fine. You know, same old stuff. It's very hot here.
Yes.
Dealing with that. But have you done anything in your amiable
company
hangings in your amiable exploits? Have you done anything saintly or had anything miraculous happen to you?
Well, so the first saintly thing that I witnessed was very kindly Ruben, because you know he works in a DIY shop. He fixed my toilet and also put together a trolley for me that's a helpful mobility aid thing.
Oh, nice.
So that was very nice, because it arrived when they were here, and he was like, oh, and I've also noticed your toilet was broken, so I fixed that for you. So that was very saintly, and kind of like Jesus in a way, because carpenter, DIY, it's a similar skill set, I would say.
Do you know what a carpenter does?
Fixes stuff.
Nah. Do you have a wooden toilet? I didn't realize.
No. But the trolley is wooden, so, and it arrived while they were there and it's flat packed, so Ruben and Lena constructed it for me, which was very nice.
That's very nice.
But also a friend pointed out that last time I said I would mention his kindness and I didn't. So shout out to Isaac and also Anne, who were both on the Hindu that I went on, and who were just like went out of the way to help me with my mobility needs. And like I had this as you know from last time, bulky mobility scooter that has the power to ruin TERFs lives, which is excellent, but it also needed like taking apart to fit into taxis and stuff, and I couldn't do it by myself. So yeah, just a lot of saintly nice people in my life. So yeah, witness those. That's what I would say I have been recipient of.
So you're surrounded by good people.
Yeah.
Let's say better people.
Oh, wow.
And,
the bar is low.
Yeah. I'm sure that once you're back on your feet, you will pay it forward later on to other people.
Or just not need them anymore, yeah.
Or discard them as like, now that you can run, you'll just leave them behind in the dust.
Yeah, no, I think hopefully the former. I think I genuinely feel like if only I could physically do things, I would be living life so much at the moment. And so in a much more small limited way, I feel that my life is more full and nice.
Yeah, it's like you're living a near-death experience, but it's stretched out over like years at this point.
Wow, I'd say more like retirement,
No.
Although there are some people who retired who are incredibly physically fit, so maybe not.
Those guys are jerks.
Yeah, looking after their bodies. How dare they? Anyway, what about you?
What about me? I don't know. I was trying to think. I was like, I haven't done anything, and I don't care about anybody anymore. But then I realized I had a really nice Father's Day.
Ah,
My
finally, all your sacrifices were being recognized.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. The other day I was like, I never would, but now I understand why people abandon their families. Like,
Right.
I get it.
Okay.
Like,
Well, I
once you
thought
have
you
children,
said you
you're
had
like,
a nice Father's Day.
Yeah. I mean, I was like, I get, like, you could get why people might just stand on the side of a road and just look like, that road's so open and free.
Oh my God.
Everyone's there, so I could just go. I could just keep going. Never look back. Be free forever.
Hey, we already know that you perfectly empathize with my dad who abandoned me. Let's not pretend
I'm
otherwise.
sorry. I forgot. This isn't an academic discussion for you.
Yeah.
I apologize.
This hurts.
Anyway,
it's okay because as I may have mentioned before, he told me he doesn't listen. So fuck you, Dad. Anyway,
he says he doesn't listen, but next time you see him, he's just gonna be real sad. Like,
yeah.
Sorry. Anyways, no, we had a very nice Father's Day. I was thinking about it because I was wearing my Father's Day gifts. I was wearing Alice got me and Tavish matching Star Trek shirts.
Aww.
So we have little red Star Trek shirts. So the little Star Trek with the little...
I do, yes. I think I saw some photos on actual Father's Day.
Yeah, on Father's Day. You can look at my Instagram. You can see us dressed up like red-shirted Star Trek engineers. So that was very nice.
Are the red ones, are the Star Trek engineers with red shirts the good guys?
They're all good guys. The joke in Star Trek is that the red shirts are the expendable crew members.
Oh, I see.
Because every time they go down on an away mission, like none of the main cast ever gets killed, but like all these like anonymous red shirted guys are the ones who like get eaten by aliens and stuff.
So if you see someone in a red shirt, you're like, I'm not going to get too close to them.
Yeah, it's best not to. Yeah, it's best not to. Don't need to learn their names. But then there's also red shirted people like Scotty and Uhura. You know, they both wore red shirts.
Okay.
Scotty
of Beam Me Up fame.
Yes, that guy. He was the head engineer, Uhura, chief communications officer. So, you know, there's some red shirts of note. And, so she got us those. And then we went out for pizza, which I love. And then I got to go to the movies. Can I just
ask, you know, as someone from nearest New York, what is good pizza to you in Oxford?
It's all the same here, really.
Right, but you went out for pizza where is what I'm getting at.
Oh, I think we went to the Rusty Bicycle.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Which is pretty good pizza. It's not bad pizza. I mean, all the pizza in Oxford pretty much tastes the same. It's all the same, like, wood fire pizza ovens, you know.
Oh,
what I really want is a giant... The only good pizza... Like, in London, you can get pizza by the slice, which is all I really want.
You want it... Basically, for you, ideally, it'd be more greasy and bad for you. And that's what I'm hearing.
I want
remind you more of home.
Yeah, I want a big slice that I can fold and, like... Anyways, it's complicated.
Crush into your face. Right, okay, yeah.
Anyways, I learned to live without, right? I live here in this...
Well, that's pretty saintly.
Self-imposed exile.
You're like that saint from a few weeks ago who was like, oh yeah, I'm constantly fasting, apart from all the olives and sourdough, ciabatta.
Whatever. But anyways, and then I got to go to the movies. I got to go see Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. And I enjoyed that.
Was that miraculously good, would you say?
It's pretty good, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, like, after a while, I was like, either this is about to wrap up really soon, or it's going to be to be continued, and it turned out to be to be continued, and I was like, damn. I really just wanted it to be wrapped up. Not that I wasn't enjoying it, and not that I knew they wouldn't make another one, but I was just like, I was just really... The first one's so fun. Have you ever seen the first Spider-Man?
Yes.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Anyways, enough about our personal struggles. And today is July 2nd, 2023. Who is today's saint?
Well, today we are straddling a saint who is whose day.
Straddling a saint.
Well,
okay,
we're covering a saint whose day straddles 2 days.
We're covering him. We're straddling him. We're on top of him.
Look, I told you, I've got a lot of energy that I can't use in the normal way. It's getting repressed, and then it's coming out in strange ways.
It's coming out weird ways. So we're getting all up into which saint now?
Okay. His name is Saint Junipero, and
Junipero.
Yeah, like Juniper, but with an O on the end, and he's Spanish, as you can probably guess. And his feast day is the 1st of July in the USA and the 28th of August everywhere else. So we're like somewhere in the middle. So either you can belatedly celebrate him today or super in advance for the 28th of August.
Okay. But we're not in the US. I mean, well, half our listeners are in the US. So if you're in the US, sorry.
And also, you know, I'm respecting your culture, or disrespecting in this case.
Like
but as you'll hear, probably a good thing that we're not actually celebrating him.
Oh, okay. Well, you dodged a bullet there, America.
So if anything, he deserves being straddled and covered and smothered.
You got to deal with this on your own time, okay? Don't drag this into the podcast.
It's not appropriate workplace conversation.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't want to refer you to HR because it's just me with a mustache, but I will.
I would behave professionally if you paid me professionally. Probably. No promises, though. Anyway, so Saint Junipero was born... He was around in the 18th century, so from 1713 to 1784. And his earliest biography was written by his companion / prodigy, a guy called Francisco Palu, who we'll hear more from as we go along, who wrote a lot about this guy's life. So we have quite, even though it was a fairly long time ago, we have quite a lot of info about him.
It's nice that he's got a friend who's writing about how cool he is.
Yeah, just a hype man. To go along with you the whole time. But he was born in a village called Petra on the island of Mallorca off the coast of Spain.
Oh, sounds nice.
So yeah, I've heard it's quite a holiday destination. I've never been there myself. His parents were called Antonio Nadal Serra and Margarita Rosa Ferrer, and Junipero was actually baptized Miquel. So
okay, wait. So he's baptized Michael.
Yeah.
Miquel.
Yeah.
But he's Saint Junipero. Okay. So
yeah.
Okay.
Because things might happen later, you know. Don't jump the gun.
I don't know. It just feels like if a person's born with a name, they have to keep that name their whole life.
Oh my god.
Right? What? I'm getting pushback here from some people.
I mean, did the guy that I was talking about last time, did he write in or something and has now changed your mind and this is now a bigger podcast? Is that what you're saying?
That guy, I did get an email from a cab driver in Edinburgh. It's like, let me tell my side of the story. And he made some valid points.
Really? Okay, well, apologies to all our listeners who are expecting us not to be bigots.
Sorry.
Anyway, so Miquel,
who did you just apologize to?
Our listeners who expect us not to be.
Oh yes, those people. Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Okay. Yeah,
they're
Isaac
right
and Lena and all those people in America.
Lena and Ruben, I don't give a shit what they think. But
oh right, yeah, they're dead to you now. Yeah,
Isaac and whatever.
Isaac's like one of our top listeners, so don't be alienating him.
All right.
Anyway, so Miquel grew up working in the fields, tending to crops and looking after cattle. So
classic.
I think this is a pretty rags to riches kind of story. He wasn't like, a lord or anything. For once.
He's living the American dream.
Yeah.
I mean, the Spanish dream.
Oh, well, yeah, the Spanish dream.
He's making something of himself. He puts in the work and then, it's a meritocracy there.
Yeah, for sure.
Or as they call it in Spain, a meritocro.
Surely like meritocracia.
Meritocracio.
Oh my god. Wow. I didn't realize we could get more offensive, but
meritopus.
What?
Meritopus?
How is that Spanish?
Like tapas. Oh, I mean tapas.
Oh, tapas. You tried to do a pun, I see. I'm sorry.
Anyways.
Try it again and pronounce tapas properly, and then I might respond.
No, it's the moment's gone. Let's go.
Okay. But I like the idea of meritapas. It's like you do a little bit of networking here and a little bit of talent and skill here, and then you can try some hard work, but then go back to the networking and the nepotism.
You know what the best part of Meritapas is that the best tapas rises to the top.
Right. Isn't that the worst tapas if it comes back?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Anyway, I think we've taken this metaphor as extended as it can go. So, yeah, he grew up working in the fields. So, standard bit of child labor. However, he also showed an early interest in religion, and he would often visit the Franciscan friary at the Church of San Bernardino.
Oh.
In Mallorca, I'm guessing.
Oh.
When Miquel was 16, his parents sent him to a Franciscan school in Palma de Mallorca to study philosophy, and a year later, he became a novice in the Franciscan order.
What? You send a kid to college to study philosophy, it all goes off the rails. They're 1 year in, and they're just like, you know what? I'm all in on this bullshit.
Well, this is what happens, I think, if you study philosophy at a religious institution. It's like you're going to be studying quite a biased type of philosophy.
Oh, I see.
That sort of tends towards, the answer is God.
Right.
To most of the questions.
What are the answers to all big philosophical questions? Well, I guess it's just God's will, right?
God, yeah.
All right, well, let's knock off for the rest of the day, guys.
Why do you think I did theology? It was always like that. The answer is God.
Oh, that was easy enough. What's the right thing to do? Whatever God tells you. Well, all right, then. I've got a free afternoon now.
Guess I'll go do some genocide now. Whoops.
Yep.
That's what the Bible says.
Yeah.
Anyway, as a novice, he was given the religious name Junipero after Brother Junipero, a companion of St. Francis. So It's a pretty good badge of honor, I think. You're doing good work following St. Francis as a Franciscan.
Right. So he was named after St. Francis's sidekick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, did that come up in St. Francis's biography when we talked about St. Francis? I don't remember this Junipero guy.
No, I don't remember him either. But Francis was such a big deal, right? He had loads of disciples and stuff.
I suppose that's true. I like Juniper as a name. I think that's a good name.
Good. Okay. Well, it's just like, I guess it's like any flower or, like quite a nature-based name rather than a Bible-y one. I like nature-based names. Anyway, what do you think they called him, like, as a nickname, like, Hooney?
Jupe?
But they wouldn't have pronounced the J.
Hoop?
Or maybe they would. Maybe Spanish has changed in that time. I don't know.
They called him Hoops, and he was also
playing
good at basketball. Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't say how tall he was, though, so I can't corroborate that.
Probably 6'5".
Anyway, the young Junipero, along with his fellow novices, vowed to scorn property and comfort and to remain celibate. So, fun teenage stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like, well, we were poor to begin with, so...
That one's easy. We were also virgins to begin with, so that one's kind of easy, I guess.
Seems like there's not a lot of ladies here in this abbey, so...
Hey, that does not mean you need to remain celibate, Matthew. Again, with the bigotry, for God's sake.
I think at the time, they were like, celibacy means no ladies. And they're like, I sense it. And then a lot of them were like,
I found a loophole. By loophole, I mean a bumhole.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was a bit crass.
And also a couple mouths.
Oh my word. Okay, I thought I was being crass, but you went harder. So well done.
I think whatever. It doesn't matter.
He still had 7 years to go before becoming an ordained Catholic priest.
What? Why is this a 7-year process? It feels like it should be a weekend seminar at best.
It was the original multi-level marketing scheme, as I think we've touched on before. It's like
this is like improv training in New York. It's like, man, they keep milking you for classes.
Yeah,
just getting all your money out of you.
Well, I suppose like back in the day, priests had like they were more like GPs in some ways. Mm-hmm. I think we've talked about this before. They would offer a bit of counselling and a bit of healing miracles sometimes. I mean, not this guy, but like maybe your priestly education was like a medical training is now. It had to cover a lot.
I see what you're saying. So it was like they had a lot more duties than just doing the communion.
Yeah.
And memorizing all the prayers. They had to do a lot of like more, I don't know, social stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe even a little bit of like governmental things that we do for the government now, like mediating. I mean, we've had some that like mediate arguments or like issues. They're bigger members of the community, so I guess there's a lot of training. There's probably a lot of legal stuff you need to learn.
Paperwork,
like what the line is with underage kids and stuff.
Oh my god,
it doesn't exist.
Yes.
According to the Catholic Church, I should say that's not my personal
view. Well, that is relieving to know. So yeah, he immersed himself in rigorous studies, as you assumed. But the subjects he studied were logic, metaphysics, cosmology, and theology. Which again, in a theological institution, I feel like those disciplines all point to the same place.
I was gonna say, is cosmology like astrology or like astronomy? Like, is he... Do you not know the difference between the two?
What, astronomy and astrology? Fuck you.
Or do you not know which one's which?
Astronomy is the real one,
Yeah,
and
okay.
astrology is the made-up one. Thank you. No, cosmology is like a kind of... I want to say it's an older study of space, so it's kind of like physics but also philosophy a bit, because there was the cosmological argument for the existence of God, which was basically space seems to follow laws, therefore it must have come from an organized thing that was God.
Oh,
So
I can't argue with that logic.
That's Aristotle, baby.
Oh, I got some bad news for my physicist wife.
Yeah, she's going to be pissed. It's okay. I think that relativity and quantum stuff kind of undermines that idea.
Yeah.
But obviously Aristotle couldn't have known that. So
yeah, but we're all familiar with the fields of relativity and quantum stuff. So,
yeah. If you're listening to this, you should be, okay? No, I mean, well, I'm not, so I can't explain further what I mean. But
look, science has proven that God isn't real. Okay,
thank you. Yeah,
so
exactly.
Get on with your lives, everybody. Adjust your expectations accordingly. What a crazy place to find this out for the first time.
Also, like, especially after this much of this podcast, like.
Maybe this is somebody's first episode. I'll check out this.
Yeah.
I loved Saint Junipero. I'll just check the what.
Well, didn't we get some fan mail back in the day that was saying that they were expecting to hear like a reverent tale of a saint, and they were really upset by how anti-God we were?
They thought that we didn't understand the true nature of...
Was it St. Gemma?
No, it was the harpsichord guy.
Go on.
I forget the harpsichord guy. I don't know. Now I gotta look it up. But
well, if you want to tell us what quantum stuff and relativity is about, please do write to us. We are saintmisbehavinpod@gmail.com. There is no G in behaving, but there is in Gmail.
Good work. It was Saint Alphonsus Liguori. They said we didn't understand.
Was that Alphonsus or Aloysius?
I think it was Alphonsus. Oh, it doesn't
okay,
matter.
Fair enough.
Either way.
Yeah.
But he was the guy who played the harpsichord. We had lots of fun with that. Anyway.
We don't make any claims to present facts on this show. That's not what this is about.
So he studied logic and cosmology and a bunch of other stuff. And then eventually becomes a priest.
Yeah. In 1737 was when he was ordained. 3 years later, he became a philosophy teacher at the Convento de San Francisco. In Spain, I should add.
But not in San Francisco.
No. I'm not sure San Francisco existed yet.
It existed in our hearts.
He taught future missionaries Juan Crespi and Francisco Palou, who, hopefully if you were paying attention, you know who that is. The guy who wrote his biography.
Oh, the guy who wrote his biography. Right. I knew that.
Okay,
right, yeah.
You were not paying attention. Okay.
So he was...
Although, no, you were probably paying attention, but you're terrible with names. I always forget. So, Junipero went on to receive a doctorate in theology from the Lullian College in Palma de Mallorca and was the Duns Scotus Chair of Philosophy there. So,
he was the dunce chair?
Duns Scotus was a philosopher as well.
Oh, I see.
And like quite a famous one. So it was like a kind of, it would have been like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of any other philosophers now. I really hope that no one who tried to teach me philosophy is listening. It would be like,
Immanuel Kant.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, exactly. The Kant chair of philosophy. But yeah, so, I mean, again, quite a rags to riches tale. Like, it genuinely meritocratic, you could argue, because he was poor.
From the farmyard to the schoolyard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good for him.
So he's doing philosophy, which must have been really easy. Just like, guys, it's God. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
The real blow-off class.
I mean, again, like, I was like, I want to go to Oxford because I'm a nerd. What can I be good at so that I can go there? Theology. Piece of piss. During his time in Mallorca, his home village of Petra suffered drought and plague.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So Junipero returned home occasionally to assist his parents, who were by now separated. I didn't read anything further on that, but that must have been pretty scandalous at the time.
Scandalous.
Yeah.
He came from a broken home, then.
Well, yeah, I mean, we already knew he was poor, and so it was like just, layering on the misfortune there. But yeah, so this is why I think he was from a a more deprived background as well, because he had to go back and help his parents when they were ill, rather than just, having hired people to do that for them. So, yeah.
But he got 2 Christmases, so,
Yeah, I don't know if they'd figured that one out yet by then, because divorce was not really supported. So, yeah. When his father became ill, he gave him his last rites. And I think his dad died quite soon after that.
He was like, I'm not that ill. Like, this is all I can do for you. Really sorry.
I'm not that ill. Shh.
Just puts a pillow over. Shh.
Yeah.
Look, I already did the last rites.
Sorry, no take-backs. It's really awkward if you give someone the last rites and then they don't die. Your only option is to kill them, because otherwise it's just really awkward between you and God.
Just like, so you're dead yet, or nope? I'm
get the pillow, I guess.
A little bit better. Oh man, I'm really bad at this last rites business, man. I don't know what I'm doing. The worst priest ever.
Don't worry, Junipero. It's not like an incantation that kills people. I don't think that's the idea.
No.
So,
okay.
So don't be down on yourself about this.
I thought I had the power over life and death.
Not one of his miracles, I'm afraid.
No. Oh well.
Spoilers.
So his dad's dead then.
Yeah, and in 1748, Junipero decided to become a missionary, along with his student Palu.
1748.
Yeah, so quite a while afterwards. He's been kicking around in Mallorca for that time.
So he's a 18th century missionary from Spain.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't see how this could go anything but horrible. But
I did warn you.
I'm really dreading this now.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe he goes to France. Oh, he's going to Portugal. He's going to Portugal. Wow, what a great... No. Hey, what about... Oh, I hear it's a nice... Britain's pretty hopping in the 18th century. Maybe go there and try and do some Catholic missionarying, right? Did you go to any of those pretty fun places? Anybody like that?
And I'm afraid not.
No.
Got to disappoint you. They received permission from the colonial bureaucracy in Madrid.
Oh, colonial's right in the name.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We get straight into that. Where voyages departed to Spain's colonies in America.
That fucking dump.
Well, it was South America. Well, no, actually Mexico. So North America, I guess.
North Central America,
Yeah. So... Go on.
North, I just thought it was funny. I was like, yeah, North Central America, Central North America. No, it's not Central North America. It's North Central America, but it's kind of Southern It's Southern North America, but Central North.
This is why we're not a geography podcast. Yeah. It's too confusing.
Yeah.
We don't have any account of the actual voyage. I guess because Palu was probably too busy throwing up to
he's probably sick
to write things down. But the missionaries landed in Veracruz on the Gulf Coast of New Spain in present-day
Please don't do
Mexico.
that again.
What? My Spanish pronunciation?
Veracruz. Don't do that again. Don't. It just insults everyone.
On the Gulf Coast of New Spain in present-day Mexico in 17...
Don't do
I
that
just
either.
did that on purpose. I did that on purpose because I knew you'd hate that.
That is your last warning.
In 1749, they travelled to Mexico City. The thing is, there are some words that I'm going to sound like a dick if I don't try and pronounce them with a slight Spanish accent. For example, they travelled to Mexico City along the Camino Real, right? If I was saying real, which is how I would pronounce that word in English, it sounds stupid.
You can say real, but you don't have to be like real.
Why not? It's fun.
Just take it down like 25%.
Okay, fine. So, yeah, the Camino Real, which was several hundred miles through tropical forests, plateaus, and volcanic mountains.
Sounds nice.
Adventure time!
I know, right?
Well, they were offered horses for the journey, but Junipero and one of his companions refused, on the basis that St. Francis of Assisi had rules that friars were not allowed to ride on horseback unless compelled by manifest necessity or infirmity.
This feels like necessity. Like you're going through the jungle and over all these plateaus into like Mexico, which is a very big country.
Yeah.
I mean, from the Gulf Coast to Mexico City. Mexico City's very central and kind of at the top of a mountain. I would definitely
say that a horse is necessary.
Yeah, I would definitely
But
say that a horse would be very
maybe
necessary.
this is why you're not a saint, because you didn't make things 10 times harder for yourself just cause.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know. It's the same thing with saints where it's just like, just ride the horses, and then you can have more time to do the important shit. This is like, not riding the horses is...
Well, it's interesting you should say that, because on the walk, Junipero suffered a swelling of the left foot and a terrible itch, probably from a mosquito bite, which left him barely able to stand. So, even harder at that point. Yeah, and I mean, at this point, surely when he gets the leg injury, he could be like, right, got the infirmity now. We can get horses. But instead...
But he's like, yeah, it's like everybody that's going with him is like, man, this would go so much faster if you would just get on a horse like the rest of us. Like, no, it's fine. And then he's like dragging his fucking dead leg behind him. And they're like, seriously, can you just get on a horse?
It's okay.
Look, just sit in a wagon at least. There's probably some wagons there.
Yeah, I mean, this is classic sainty behavior, really, because it's like, what a fucking martyr. Just get over yourself.
I mean, yeah, it's making more work for everybody.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah. Also, if you're a saint, could he just cure himself?
Well,
Just to heal his little injury just a little bit?
Seems like you had a direct
Because
line
it's
to
not.
God there.
It wouldn't really be a selfish miracle, because he'd be making life easier for everyone around him who he was inconveniencing.
See, the problem is it's the new world, and God hasn't gotten there yet.
Well, that's why they're there, I guess.
That's why they're there, right? So it's like the whole thing. It's just like we'd like to get God to help us, but he's just not here yet.
we haven't. He doesn't like non-white people yet. That's the issue here.
We haven't extracted enough gold from here to really attract his attention.
So he stayed at a farm for 2 nights and scratched his foot and leg until they were raw and bleeding.
Ugh.
Which I feel like if you've got like some kind of insect bite, a farm is not a great place to stay. Like, find an Airbnb with some air conditioning and some mosquito nets, you know?
I've got some bad news about 18th century Mexico for you.
I've got worse news, I promise.
I've been there with that. When I was a kid, I used to get mosquito bites that were so bad.
Refused to ride donkeys.
And I would never ride a horse. Parents
Indeed.
were like, your legs would be a lot better if you just rode a horse. And I was like, never.
I am too holy for that.
But yeah, I'd get really bad. I remember when I was a kid, I would just get like, they'd get so swollen and the bites would get so swollen and be so super itchy. It would be just terrible.
Yeah, well, in this case, the wound taunted Junipero for the rest of his life.
What? Those are some bad insect bites.
Yeah. Well,
Unless
I guess
he dies from these insect bites.
No.
Does he die soon?
Yeah. They tormented him for the rest of his life. Half an hour. The end. No, I think, you know, I don't know, like with chicken, do you not have chickenpox scars?
I don't, but I don't know what you mean. Yeah.
Like, I mean, I do, because, yeah. So maybe he scratched the bites and they turned into wounds, and then he carried on scratching, and then so it scarred and stuff.
You just never stop picking them?
Yeah.
That's awful.
And, you know, nowhere to wash your hands, so...
The guy lived to 71, so he's kept picking his wounds for like 40 years?
Yep. This is the tale of someone with... Is it called trichotillomania? I believe it is. No, that's the hair one. Dermatillomania. It means picking your skin a lot.
Oh.
Basically. Junipero and the other missionary friars trained at the College of San Fernando de Mexico. Sorry.
Seriously.
But it says "de," so what am I meant to do here? They trained at the College of San Fernando de Mexico. Sounds dumb. Doesn't it?
They both sound dumb.
Listen, I say Glasgow even though it's written Glasgow because the people from Glasgow say it Glasgow. I'm fairly sure the people from Mexico say it more like Mexico. I think I'm doing a culturally sensitive thing, actually, rather than an inappropriate thing. But let's agree to disagree.
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt your performative cultural sensitivity. Please continue.
Okay, thank you. When they arrived in Mexico City, they did some more training.
I like to think of them as like they're doing like commando training. They're like scaling walls. They're like climbing under barbed wire.
It's
really
tough
great.
out there. Yeah, Junipero asked to repeat his novice year, although he was older than most of the other novices.
His credits didn't transfer from Spain?
Yeah.
He could repeat a year?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bummer.
And he was initially refused, but he lived as a novice nevertheless, like Steve Buscemi in that meme from 30 Rock, like, how you do, fellow kids?
Yeah.
The Sierra Gorda Indian missions, that was their name.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm using that word. I think I am avoiding that word for the rest of the time.
Wait, what was it called?
Because it doesn't appear in a place name. The Sierra Gorda Indian missions.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry.
Because they weren't in India.
I was like, I was like, what's wrong with Sierra Gorda? I missed Indian. I missed when you said Indian. I was like, what's wrong with that? Yeah. No. Yeah.
Okay. So.
yeah. I was like, I see no problem with what you're saying there. And in fact.
Well, yeah. Oh, now who's being performative?
Got some ideas about
Sierra Gorda. Yeah.
Yeah.
These missions, some 90 miles north of Santiago de Querétaro, were nestled in a vast region of jagged mountains, home of the Pame people and a scattering of Spanish colonists. Many groups among the Pames...
Well, as long as it's just a smattering of Spanish colonists and it doesn't get too much bigger, right? That's all right.
Hold your horses, mister, because I was about to say many groups among the Pames adopting mobile guerrilla tactics had eluded conquest by the Spanish military.
Yeah.
It's a manageable smattering of colonialists.
So yeah, I mean that's good. Then they're keeping the Pame people are keeping them manageable by by great guerrilla tactics.
Them.
Like more power to them. Good for them.
Yeah, but that's not what God wants.
Oh man.
So
God just wants to see the world burn.
Yeah, pretty much.
God is very much the Joker of deities.
Of deities. Yeah. Junipero and Palu arrived at the village of Jalpan, Junipero and Palu, arriving at the village of Jalpan, found the mission in disarray. Now, should I say Jalpan or should I say Jalpan there? Because it's with a J.
I just don't want you to overpronounce things.
Okay. Junipero and Palu, arriving in the village of Jalpan, found the mission in disarray.
Right. When was the last time you swept?
This place is a mess.
Oh my gosh.
There were few parishioners, and those that had been converted didn't attend mass or confession. So I guess they were like, yeah, I'll convert, with their fingers crossed behind their backs.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, whatever, we're fine, we're converted, whatever.
Love Jesus.
I got every Sunday, I gotta go every Sunday.
I'm busy.
That is unreasonable. Because also, I don't know what a Sunday.
In order to, I guess, like, more effectively reach out to them, is my generous interpretation.
Okay.
Junipero and Palu began learning the Pame language. And Palu claimed that Junipero had composed a Pame translation of the catechism. So that's nice.
Yeah, I guess.
However,
it's nice that they're oppressing them in their own language.
Well, I guess, like, at least, like, if you do decide to convert, decide is a questionable term, but like, at least you know what you're signing up to, right?
Right. I guess there's that. Yeah. So like, you get the whole story, and then if you want to convert, I don't know. I feel like I'd be like, really? Wow, this is even in Europe, we got to keep it in Latin because it's a weird fucking story, man.
Yes, we do know that. That's true. Yeah, it would have also been easier to reject, I guess.
I guess so.
However, this claim of Palu's has been questioned since Junipero himself mentioned later on that he'd struggled to learn indigenous languages. So again, like you were predicting about Palu, he was just his hype man.
Right. He was so great. He learned the language. Everybody loved him.
What a guy.
He's so cool.
Oh my god, it's just like, if he was around today, he would have taken loads of pictures with the kids and then put them on his Tinder, Yeah. I'm so immersed in my travels kind of situation. That's my person who goes travelling voice, in case you're wondering. So Junipero tried to reinvigorate the mission. He organised a reenactment of the Stations of the Cross and led the procession carrying a very heavy cross himself.
Oh, okay.
So he was like, maybe if we make it a bit more interactive, I think was.
What we need to do? A parade.
Yeah.
Guys, let's put on a show and we can save the community center. The convent.
There you go.
The chapel. What is it? What's the word I'm looking for?
Mission. in this case.
Yeah. Save the mission.
Yeah. On Holy Thursday, he washed the feet of 12 Pame elders and dined with them. What a guy. What?
Wow. 12. You ever had your feet washed?
No.
I was thinking about this the other day. I've only had my feet washed once.
Uh-huh.
But it is a very pleasant experience.
Okay. So
Yeah.
are you saying you would convert to Christianity if a priest washed your feet?
No, but I'm saying like,
You'd hear him out.
Yeah, I'd be like, thank you.
Okay, well.
It's a nice experience,
Sure.
Yeah.
So, on Holy Thursday,
I just feel like it's underrated, right? Like they talk about it in the ancient world, or in just religious ceremonies, but it's just a nice thing to do.
So it's a good thing.
Yeah, it's just nice.
I guess the modern equivalent is like a shoe shine. I haven't had one of those either, but.
No, I've never had a shoe shine.
Oh, okay. You strike me as a shoe shine kind of guy.
I used to shine my own shoes, but.
Oh, well. Now that sounds like a euphemism. Gotta shine my own shoes.
Like I don't do fancy stuff anymore.
Yeah.
I'm pretty scruffy these days, so
no kidding.
I don't need to shine shoes anymore.
No, fair enough. He also, as part of his, I guess, charm offensive, had cattle, goats, sheep, and farming tools brought to the mission. Pames who adapted to mission life were given their own land to grow crops.
What a generous offer to give them back some of the land that they took. Wow, what fucking heroes.
Love it. Yeah, what a guy.
Hey, you can have this plot of land over there. You mean the place I was born and raised, spent my entire life? Gee, thanks so much.
Yeah.
Wow. Where can I sign up to this Christianity?
Well, yes, that is terrible. But it's not as bad as, forced baptisms. We had that the last time we covered a saint in this region, I believe.
Yeah, sure.
And, at least they're not blackmailing them. Like, it's a more positive...
More of a bribe than a threat. It's the level of threat here is very low considering.
No, okay, fine. I got nothing.
I don't know why you're trying to make excuses for conquistadors.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My bad.
It's just, as a British person, just colonialism is just like so ingrained and just like in your blood. You're just like, of course they were doing something good.
No,
they were white people interacting with people of color. Of course they were doing something good.
No, I'm not trying to defend him. I was trying to find a logical reason why he might be considered a saint in this context. Because he wasn't being violent.
Maybe he turns it around. Remember that? Because this is blessed... Fuck, what was that guy's name?
Blessed fuck.
Yeah, I don't know.
Was it the last colonial one?
Yeah, what was that colonial one?
We're going to have to look it up. Also, you need to keep the episode list more up to date. Then it will be easier.
Gee, thanks. Bartolome de las Casas, that's who it was.
Yes.
And he went to the New World and was a slave owner, and then later on was like trying to stop slavery because he realized it was bad. I mean, it took him some time.
Yes.
He took the long way around the barn, as they say, but he finally got there. And, and in that way, he was kind of saintly because he fought against slavery for at least half his life.
Right.
More than a lot of people at the time. So, maybe Juniper is going to turn it around too.
We shall see.
That's what I'm hoping.
Okay. Pames who adapted to mission life were given their own land to grow crops. During this time, Junipero and the missionaries clashed with soldiers who were trying to establish a town on mission lands and forced the Pames to work for them. Eventually, the settlers left. So,
hey, we want the Pames to work for us.
Yeah, exactly.
Not for you.
But I think that, this is what I was saying about at least it was a choice. That's what, the narrative is set up to make us believe that this guy is a good guy versus all those other colonialists who were the bad guys.
Yeah. It's like your mere presence makes you a bad guy.
Yes, I know.
You're like, I'm working within the system to make it better. And it's like, no, you're just part of a shitty system.
It's like, I'm not going to name them, but my friend who is a landlord and believes that because they're a good landlord, they're okay. And I'm like, there's no such thing as a good landlord. No. So, or a cab, I guess, also.
Yeah.
So in in the 18th century, in the New World, it was AMAB. All missionaries are bastards.
Right.
Or ACAB, actually.
ACAB,
Or
all
colonialists.
conquistadors.
Yeah.
Colonial. Yeah. It works for everybody.
Yeah, ACAB just works across time and space.
I think, all colonialists are bastards. So.
Yeah, there we go. But eventually the settlers left. So a win for Jesus.
Yay.
and white people.
But the missionary stayed.
Yeah.
The mission
hence,
stays. Rather.
hence a win for Jesus and white people, not
Okay.
for, humanity as a whole.
Let's hear it for cultural imperialism.
Yeah. Imperialism, psychological
Colonization.
Yes, thank you. That was the word. So the farming stuff was part of Junipero tackling the practical side of mission administration, like you predicted earlier when you were talking about paperwork and such like. Working with the College of San Fernando, he supervised the farm labour of men on the mission. The women learned spinning, sewing and knitting, and their products were collected and rationed to the mission residents according to personal needs. So it was kind of like communism, I guess. In that, it was supposedly
Each according to their means.
Yeah.
According to their needs. Yeah.
But the according to was also as judged by this guy who's put himself in charge.
Right.
So yeah, not great.
Again, why are you in charge again? Well, I spent 7 years in seminary, and I am lily white.
I was going to say, I am white and therefore I am in charge. So Christian palmes sold their surplus products in nearby trading centres under the friars' supervision to protect them from cheaters.
Mm-hmm.
That, as we're on radio, that was in air quotes.
Right, yeah. Just in the way that pimps
Yes.
take care of the money for
Indeed.
Prostitutes to protect them as well.
Sex workers.
It's not a coercive relationship. It's symbiotic.
There we go. Parasitic in both cases.
Oh, parasitic, that's the word.
Within 2 years, Junipero had made inroads against the Palmes' traditional belief system.
Hooray! Wait, what? Oh, inroads? That's a good thing. You should. No, this is bad.
That second half of the sentence, no.
I think the word you were looking for is like eroded. I think something that
Sorry, not inroads, erodes.
Erodes. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like, it's like I think inroads implies like, oh, we're making some progress. It's like, no, we're not. We're actually destroying this culture.
Yes. Okay.
Sorry.
This is just what the research said. And by research, I'm now reading off Wikipedia, so no shade to Kat either. And I should say the Wikipedia is incredibly biased. Like, it reads like it was written by, well, Palou, probably.
Yeah.
So anyway, okay. Let's revisit that.
They took a very uncritical look at Palou's memoirs of this guy. And was just like, yep, this all seems fine. Yeah, no need to re-examine this with the benefit of time and perspective of history. There's no reason for that. It just seems like a lot of work. It's just a Wikipedia article. Who's even going to read it?
So within 2 years, Junipero was doing a great job at suppressing the...
From particular perspectives.
Yeah. Which, aren't we all doing a great job from some perspective?
That's a good point.
On his 1752 visit from the Sierra Gorda mission to the College of San Fernando in Mexico City, Junipero joyfully carried a goddess statue that had been presented to him by the Christian Palmes. The statue showed the face of Catchum, mother of the sun, and had been erected on a hilltop shrine where some Palme chiefs lay buried. I read that to mean that they'd been buried there for a long time and he hadn't killed them, but that's unclear.
I killed a bunch of chiefs and I brought back this as evidence.
This statue that I just stole from the burial site.
Also, I brought their heads.
Oh my god. So it's like a British Museum exhibit at this point.
So he's like, oh, they don't need this anymore. I took it because I am now in control and like they don't need this goddess statue.
I read it more as like he was trying to find common ground and integrate like traditions from both sides into worship. But yours is probably more accurate.
Yeah, he's probably just like, look at this crazy fucking statue. Look, I'm gonna hump it. I'm humping their god.
My god.
It's fine. It's fine. It's all good fun because they're all Christians now. We did it, guys. We pop some champagne. Woo 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 woo. Yeah, let's burn this.
Oh my god. Yeah, it was probably that, to be fair. Again, I'm always playing Saint's advocate because otherwise what's the point of us being here?
We're trying to figure out what it means to be good, and we're figuring out that this guy is not good.
Well, but he's a saint, so maybe we're wrong.
Maybe he'll turn it around, but at this point,
no,
it's hard to see
it carries on a lot
it's
like
a lot
this.
of this.
Yeah. So in 1752, he wrote to the local headquarters of the Spanish Inquisition. Yeah, in fact, you could argue it gets worse.
Oh, there's a local. I like that there's a local branch of the Spanish Inquisition. Hey, we opened up a franchise here in Mexico. It's like, I love that, like, they're like, we need to go to the New World. Let's set up some forts and some missions. Oh, and we definitely need an Inquisition office.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no one ever expects it, so that's why it's here. Surprising. And he asked for an inquisitor to be appointed over Sierra Gorda. He was himself appointed, and later that year wrote a report denouncing non-Palme Christians in the area, accusing them of sorcery and devil worship. Now, I had to read that several times.
Non-Christian Palmes, right?
No, non-Palme Christians. So, like, I guess, like, other white people. Don't know where they came from.
Wait, now I'm confused. Okay. So he's like, hey, Spanish Inquisition, can I be in charge of inquisitioning?
Yeah.
Inquisitioning?
Inquisiting? Inquiring?
I'm of a curious mind.
Yeah.
I would like to inquire about. And so he found non-Palme Christians. He's like, the Palme, they're great. I've been working really hard on these guys. They are thoroughly beaten down.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's these non-Palme jicks that are a real problem these days.
Yeah.
That's basically what he says?
Yeah, I mean, maybe what I couldn't get any more on this, but maybe they were, in fact, just Christians who weren't Catholics. But so maybe there were some non-Catholic missions happening at the same time.
Maybe, or just not Catholic enough.
Yeah.
Which seemed to be what the Inquisition was about. It's just like, you're just not Catholic enough. Or too Jew.
Oh gosh. No, because they were Christians.
Right, they were Christians.
So they were, they're too Protestant. Which, maybe it was a bit of projection on his part because his parents were separated,
Oh, yeah. He's still dealing, he never got over that divorce.
No, because with anyone on the right, accusation tends to be confession.
Right.
Is the logic there. Anyway, he claimed that sorcerers had been seen flying through the air at night to meet in a cave where they would sacrifice to demons who took the form of young goats.
Mm-hmm. Checks out.
So, yeah.
Wait, you saw demons fly into a cave?
Yeah, and then they were goats.
Yeah. Are you sure you didn't just see bats? Bats flying into a cave?
No, definitely demons.
Let's look at this logically.
No, sorcerers, sorry.
What do you think is more likely that you saw?
Look, I just want to do some inquisitioning, okay?
All right, if you just say that, then just say that. Just tell me that you just want to torture people, and that's fine. But don't make up this weird thing about bats. It makes us all look bad.
I meant to be good.
Meanwhile, his biographers was like, and he's doing great.
Indeed. So, Junipero was known for his severe self-mortification. It's your favourite.
At least everybody's getting it. Like, everybody's getting bad treatment from Junipero. Not just the natives, not just the colonists, but he's getting it too.
Well, he did also mess up his own leg out of stubbornness, didn't he?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So he wore sackcloth full of bristles, or a coat with pieces of broken wire woven into it. Which, it's like, points for creativity.
Fair, yeah. I mean, also points for tetanus. Like, sounds like a great way to get tetanus there.
Maybe his leg was so itchy that he just needed to have something that would automatically be scratching it all the time.
Yeah, it's like, now I hardly even think about my leg. What with
all
these
the pain
burrs
everywhere
sticking
else.
to me?
Yeah. He kept a chain of iron spikes next to his bed so that he could whip himself at night if he experienced sinful thoughts.
It's nice that you just have that right by the bed, just in case in the middle of the night you get a quick simple thought. You can just it's right there, and you're just like,
you don't even have to get up. It's perfect.
Yeah, so handy. If I have simple thought like, I had a sexy dream.
Yeah.
time to get the chain whip out.
And it's ironic because obviously you keep a whip by your bed to help you have sinful thoughts.
Yeah,
so
I mean, that's what that's for.
Yeah. On one occasion, during a sermon in Mexico City, he bared his shoulders and began whipping himself with this chain until the parishioners sobbed.
I imagine that happened.
Quite distressing. Yeah.
They're like, whoa, what the fuck just happened? We were having a normal church service, and this guy just went all ham on himself.
Why did you leave, Dad?
Yeah. Yeah, I imagine people would start crying very quickly if somebody just started like messing themselves up in front of you. Like,
Yeah.
please stop it. Please, for the love of God, don't drag us into this.
Yeah, it's like my stand-up,
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, one man just becomes more and more obsessed with his own
They're like,
trauma.
this feels like a private thing that should be happening, not something you should be doing in public. And as like, listen to my jokes.
Yeah. And everyone's like, now I feel sad.
Yeah.
One man climbed into the pulpit to take the chain from Junipero and whip himself with it, declaring he was a sinner and should be doing penance, rather than Junipero, who was a saint.
I was like, man, like that was so good for like somebody climbed up to the pulpit and took away the chain. Thank God. And then used it on themselves.
Like, oh, fuck.
What the fuck is spreading now?
Yeah.
This is like the definition of mass hysteria. Like,
indeed.
Everybody in the church is just freaking out. They're running into walls or smacking their head on the pew. Like,
yeah,
oh my God.
It all went a bit south. This man whipped himself until he collapsed, and after receiving the last rites, he died.
Great. Perfect. Yeah. Perfect. Love it.
10 out of 10 there, Junipero, for being a responsible priest.
Yeah. I mean,
he was in charge of like a school as well.
Yeah. It feels like, it's like, you know what? I will do anything to get out of this church service right now. You know what?
I'm
taking the easy way out, folks.
Have you never wanted to die while sitting through church?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I've certainly been in enough meetings I've been in enough stand-up shows where somebody is flagellating themselves with comedy on stage and just like ruining everybody's night, and I wanted to just like go up and kill myself. Like to take the microphone and then wrap the cord around my own neck. And
oh my God. Oh my God. Bit graphic.
No, sorry.
Well, listen, I've been in podcast recordings where... No,
oh, stop it. You had a great time and it was the best part of your week, and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, okay. That's the one. I don't even have to get paid to be here. That's how much I love it. Junipero also punished himself during sermons by smashing a large stone against his chest. And later... which I like. I mean, I'm trying to imagine how he would weave this into actual sermons. It was like telling the story of maybe the miracle of Easter, and it's like there was a big boulder in front of the grave. It wasn't as big as this one.
It does feel like, yeah, maybe he's just like, and before we do communion, just one moment over here. Ooh! Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I just, okay, now we're back to it. I imagine it was very stressful to go to his church because you're just like, this guy's going to do something really fucked up at some point, and I do not know what it is, and I don't know when it is, but it's going to happen, and I'm very upset. Again,
like a lot of open mic that we've witnessed. Later in life, surprisingly, Junipero suffered from chest pains and shortness of breath. Which
Why?
is what?
Why would it possibly?
Well, it's interesting because those are a couple of my symptoms, and it hadn't occurred to me that smashing a large stone against my chest may have not been helping with the long COVID.
Yeah, but you're like, but definitely my wire coat's helping, right?
Yeah, well, obviously, because it's like a meditation thing. It's like takes you out of the rest of the pain. So yeah, I think that we are probably about halfway through the tale.
Okay.
Should we carry on, or should we make it a two-parter?
Is this a good stopping point?
I think so, don't you?
I guess.
In terms of, it came back to haunt him in later life, as we will find out next time, kind of thing.
All right. Well, should we do, I have some saint suggestions, some patronages.
Okay, yeah.
You don't have to tell me.
So based on his life so far.
So based on his life so far.
Okay. So should we make this a bit more official? So Saint Junipero has a very long story with lots more fun details to come. So we're doing a special spontaneous two-parter this time with his tale. So we'll come back to this guy next time.
Tune in next time to see if he turns it around.
Yeah, I've already foreshadowed the chest pains, but yeah, see. Please do come back.
See if you don't feel at all bad about his chest pains next time.
That will probably be the case, yes. Based on his life so far, do you want to guess some patronages now? Well, they're still fresh in your brain.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out all the patronages next time, but in the meantime, I think, is he the patron saint of studying philosophy? Just like philosophy students?
No.
Oh.
Surprisingly. That was quite a sensible one.
I know. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why I started out with such a sensible one. That wasn't really good. I was like, just studying bad philosophy. What does he study? Is it the patron saint of bad physics? Just understanding like, oh, I study cosmology. And, of course, we all know the sun goes around the earth, and the stars are held in place by silver globes.
Yeah, and therefore God exists. No, and he's not the patron saint of astrology either.
Is he the patron saint of not riding horses? I just like, even if you don't want to ride a horse, you're like, no, I'm all right. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Like just kind of, it's good to have a patron saint for when you have to like politely turn down a horse ride. Just like, I want to get on the horse. Thank you.
I'm good.
No, I'm not in a real horsey mood today.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because like and I don't want to generalize, but like a lot of Catholics and a lot of Catholicism is like, I don't want to ride a horse, therefore you mustn't either.
Right.
It's not, I know it's your body, but I don't think your body should be anywhere near a horse, even though it has nothing to do with me. You're
like, I think that riding horses is immoral and ungodly, and I don't think anybody should ride horses, even in the privacy of their own home, Yeah. And the relationship between person and a horse, that's their business.
Yeah,
not your business.
Yeah.
No, that sounds like we're pro bestiality. We're not. In this metaphor, it's just the paternalism of the church. It doesn't matter, right? Yeah, but please don't fuck horses. Or let horses fuck you. Definitely don't do the latter, because that seems dangerous and potentially fatal.
Oh my God.
There was a whole thing when I lived in Washington. There was some farm in like central Washington or something that was basically like a bestiality brothel.
Oh my word.
This all came to light when some guy died because he had sex with a horse, or rather a horse had sex with him. Anyways.
Oh my God. Well, I'm
America.
glad, I'm glad in the context of this colonialist saint you've managed to find something even more horrifying that's new knowledge.
That's just a little palate cleanser. Fatal bestiality, guys.
To whet your appetite for next time. Yeah.
You thought the episode was dark, but let's bring up the tone with fatal bestiality. Anyways, is he a patron saint against guerrilla warfare? Because it seemed to really shut down that guerrilla warfare that I was really excited about and was really hoping there'd be more of, and then it sounded like just kind of went away. I'm
sorry. Yeah, no, he's not. But he's also not the patron saint of guerrilla warfare. So
no. Yeah.
He
seemed like he would be like anti-guerrilla war. Like he'd be very much like, let's stop with this. Stop monkeying around, guys.
Stop trying to evade the settlers and just accept Jesus into your life, and I'll give you some of your land back.
Yeah, well, that brings me to my next guess. Is he the patron saint of bribing locals? Or natives, like like, hey, I'll give you back some of the stuff I stole.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's not even a bribe, really. It's like
reimbursement. Give you a slight refund.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a refund.
Patron saint of refunds.
Well, you could say it's like a refund in that, obviously, do we make any free choices under capitalism? And therefore, it's like the shop has already stolen. I don't know. It was a reach.
I don't know. Yeah,
it's very hot.
We get it. You don't like capitalism, and yet you want me to pay you.
Oh yeah, curious.
Curious, yes. And yet you demand money to live. And anyways, finally, is he the patron saint of mistaken bats?
Yeah, actually, weird that you guessed that one. So specific.
Yeah,
no,
weird.
he's
It
not.
doesn't come up a lot, but it's there. It's there.
But it is a significant episode in his life, so fair enough.
Yeah, so I am. He gets more inquisition-y. Is he getting later on, or?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
is
I guess
Inquisition just kind of a thing? Because what happened with these sorcerers? I mean, if you got sorcerers, it seems like the only solution to that is a lot of public executions.
Well, I can't tell you either way because
so I'm looking
spoilers.
Forward to that.
Yeah, I bet you are.
So far,
yeah.
Do you think you'd ever have Saint Junipero intercede for you?
Well, I mean, I want to keep things varied. So maybe I should say yes now, so I can say no next episode. But it's really realistically, it's no.
So far, I mean, he's operating like a real boss here. I mean, he's a real take charge kind of guy. By
Yeah.
take charge, I mean take charge of a whole bunch of people in a whole
Right.
country he doesn't live in.
Yeah, so like boss is in like the man, as
Yeah.
in fuck that guy.
Yeah, he's definitely El Jefe.
Mm.
But like, I think that you know, if you wanted to, I mean, if, you know, as someone who lives in a foreign country, pacifying natives is
Your life's work.
would be helpful for me because,
Uh-huh.
frankly, these people around here are out of control.
Right.
They're just like they're such savages in this
Oh, my
country.
word.
You know, they just
Okay.
don't know how to take care of themselves. You know, they don't understand what's really going on in the world, and I feel like I'm constantly having to correct them.
Right.
You know, the British people. I mean,
Although,
and-
unlike Saint Junipero, you are refusing to learn our language because you still call things like downtown and sidewalk. So
Yeah.
maybe people would come more around to your way of life if you spoke our proper English. Have you considered
disagree.
that?
I think that I'm speaking in proper English. I think that everybody knows what I'm talking about. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then, well, you'll learn quick enough. What did I
Okay
say?
then. Yeah, so one thing I would say that me and this guy have in common, when I play poker, I'm really bad at poker and I
Okay.
succumb a lot to like the sunk cost fallacy. If I try to bluff and people kind of call me, I'll continue trying to bluff harder. And I feel like that's kind of what he was doing with his whole like leg donkey situation.
Right.
Where he's like, no, I've committed to this bit now. I'm not gonna just stop walking just because everyone tells me that it was a bad idea in the first place. I want to
So-
show him. So my
So-
my stubborn stupidity is
Yeah,
something
stubborn
that
pride.
Yeah.
Just hurting yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
Just spite. Yeah, you got a lot of spite.
Yeah, I
know?
think so.
Uh,
Also, as discussed earlier as well, this idea of choosing the easiest subjects so you can be really good at them.
Right.
The
right,
the
yeah.
bullshit subjects, I should say.
Yeah, it allows you to excel if the bar is really low.
Well,
so
what
you
it
need to
is
clear.
there's no right and wrong answers, so you can do no studying and still bluff your way through.
I think you're wrong. I think there's only one right answer, and it is God's will.
Oh, well, yes.
Why do bad things happen? Why do people do evil stuff? It's like, seems like God decided that.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, I've got to go.
Wait, are you saying that?
No, I'm just saying that. It's just
Right.
like, the answers are really easy, and then you get the rest of the
Yes.
day off. You know?
Yes,
That's what I'm saying.
indeed.
It's like, anyway. Well, Anna, thank you for bringing me the first half of this quite phenomenal guy. I cannot wait for the arc to go from
South.
yeah, like he's gonna have a real heel turn or a face turn, heel face turn, as they say, where he goes.
See,
from
you don't know English.
It's a heel face turn,
Hmm.
as they say in the wrestling biz. He's gonna go from bad guy to good guy, I'm sure, in the second half, and really make up for. I mean, he's down, right?
Yeah.
This is great. This is like the Empire Strikes Back. Everybody's at their lowest point right now, but then we're gonna come back.
Things can only get better.
We're gonna blow up the Death Star, which I assume is the Spanish Empire. That's gonna go away.
Sure. Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
That's
But,
why no one speaks Spanish in South America anymore. So, yeah.
Well, you stick with the language. It's a good language. I mean, I can't blame the language. It's fun. Fun
And
way
yet
to
you
talk.
do. Whenever I try and pronounce anything, you yell at me.
Because I'm blaming your English. Your English is bad.
I
Anyways, forget it.
see. Okay.
All right. Well, thank you, Anna, and we will check back in in 2 weeks with the
Yeah.
end of this story.
Exactly. Have a blessed week.